Hi, my name is Brightstar and welcome to Rebuilding Brightstar. I am having my dinner. I am trying to be as natural as possible in this video. So I was hungry and I still needed to do this video. So I was like, okay, fine. Let me eat as I tell you how my day was. Today was pretty much a normal day. I woke up feeling, I don't know. I woke up feeling as if I didn't want to wake up. And it has been like that for months now. And so when I woke up at around 7 a.m. and then I turned and then I covered myself, woke up again at 8 and I covered myself until 9. And that has pretty been my routine. Like I've been trying so much to just wake up and get out of the bed. But since I went through a lot, I think I stopped waking up on time. And so I don't know how that works because if I wake up and then I try to sleep, I think I will wake up feeling more fresh. But the sad part is I actually wake up feeling more tired. So I think that is one of the goals that I have for this year. Like I really need to get out of bed immediately I wake up. And I also need to like sleep very well. Now I've been saying because most of my days I've been sleeping in the office. The reason why I don't want to wake up is because there's mosquitoes or maybe I'm just experiencing this and this. But then the reality is today I slept at Mama Rose's house and there was net. So I slept peacefully since 11, but I did not want to wake up. I just didn't want to wake up. So I realized it's more of a thing that I need to like really work on. I do not know why, whether it's because I've been scrolling before I sleep, or I've been undergoing through a lot. But yeah, that's how it has been. So if you're there and sorry, if you're there and you're struggling to feel waking up, you're not alone, and I hope you can actually put it in place and start just waking up. After I woke up, I had to like really struggle to just, put myself in the best spirit. So I listened to a video. It was how to sell anything. I just Googled that. I was like, I would want to be a star salesperson. So I just watched that on YouTube, like how to literally sell anything. And it made me feel my spirits were so high. But it also made me question myself, okay? Because this is why. The speaker, I'm not gonna say who the speaker was. He was being interviewed, but I'm not gonna say who he was because he is a little bit controversial. So I do not want to mention his name. But he said the reason why a lot of people are broke is that they're lazy, stupid, or arrogant. And I was like, I've been broke, yeah. Does that mean I'm lazy, arrogant, or stupid? And I was asking myself, where do I lie in this category? For sure, I know I am not arrogant. I also know I'm not stupid. So it left me with the lazy one, and I started asking myself questions. I was like, Bright sir, are you lazy? Like literally, I had to like ask myself, are you lazy? And I was like, maybe. And I was like, yeah, you woke up at 9. Are you lazy? So it made me like have some self introspect. And I was like, okay, you need to like work. Because this speaker was saying he works and works and works, and most people just don't work. And I was like, okay, I work hard, but do I give in my all? So maybe one of the resolution I'll have this year is to actually stop being lazy. Oh, I hope I'm not lazy, but that video made me want to like work hard and just stop complaining that, and I was looking at my life, I was like, okay, maybe the reason why I'm in this space where I am in is that I've also been very afraid of doing the things that I've always wanted to do, like writing books, giving speeches, singing, the things I always wanted to chase. I don't chase them, and maybe that has a reason to blame for where I am financially. So I was like, it was humbling, but I am going to try and learn something from it. Then after that, what did I do? I dressed up. I made a call to my brother. Yeah, I have a brother. I always wanted to say a brother, but I have a brother. That's Mama Rose's side. And we were discussing with him. We were supposed to meet yesterday, so we didn't manage to meet. He was a little bit held up, and I also went for therapy, so we didn't meet. So I was asking him if we could meet today, and he told me we can meet on Saturday. And honestly speaking to him, when I'm going through all this, I feel like since I lost Mom Rose, I was all by myself. And now seeing his son being there for me during this time where I've almost lost everything, I've almost like lost myself, I've almost like I've been depressed and stuff like that, makes me feel I still have mom, like, and it was so really, oh, I don't want to cry. Hey, girl, eat. Hey, stop. You cannot cry. You cannot cry. I mean, I'm supposed to be motivation. Anyway, so it makes me feel, oh God, like I have a brother and he cares for me and I don't feel so alone. And now, also something else. Today is the first day that I actually went and slept at Mama Rose's house, and I never cried the whole night. All the time when I go face her, I cry. But I think the fact that I feel like this whole support system, the family is giving me during this time when I'm going through so much, it makes me feel I'm not alone. And for the first time in a long time, I've not felt alone. And that makes me want to fight and raise and build myself up again. So yeah, so we met on Saturday, and here now I think he'll be my business mentor. He's supposed to guide me to rebuild my life again in the business world, because I was almost leaving the business. Now I have to confirm if this sound is on. Okay, we are set. We are set. So yeah, then after that I just had breakfast. I found that they had made mandazi for me. God bless the chef in that office. Oh no, someone is calling. Let me put it to be silent. Sorry. This is the office line. So I had some mandazi. I love mandazi, and I'm grateful that the team at Mom's house, they always try to consider what I like. That was really kind. And I came to work. I did not feel like coming to work, okay? This is my lesson to you. I did not feel like coming to work, but I still came to work. And I want you to tell you, it's gonna get better. I mean, I'm not in the best state right now, but I came to work, and after that, I felt so good. And I want to challenge you to do the same, okay? I want you to challenge you. Just step out of the house. On the way, I had a conversation with the cab driver. I used to be so happy and talk to everyone, and some of the people I used to have conversations with were actually the cab drivers. But then as I went through stuff, I detached. And now when I get in the vehicle, I just want to sit at the back and not talk to anyone. But today I did. Progress. Got in the office, gave the whole team mandazis that I had carried from home, like one. That's what Mom used to do. And even when I got out here, I always wanted to be like Mom Rose. I wanted to help people. So I used to be so kind, but then after going through a lot of challenges, I changed. So I felt so proud of myself that today I made that one step to just be kind to myself, and it felt amazing. So if you used to be kind and you change yourself, you need to rebuild that. And by rebuilding that, you're going to start by being kind to those around you. My resolution to rebuild Brightstar is one, to be kind to the people around me. It does not matter what happened to me. It does not matter who messed me up. I just want to be kind, because I changed that part of me. I used to be so kind to my team members. But then the more I had some team members who were not, like things would not end up so well, the more I changed. So I am trying to rebuild that part of my kindness. Then I sat down, edited a YouTube video. The videographer had already edited it, so for me it was just to edit my words because my English. Anyway, okay. So I edited a YouTube video. Had to sit down with some of the team members. What else did I do? Okay, telling people about rebuilding my life is very interesting. Yeah, I had some sit downs here and there, some meetings here and there. Yeah, I helped some teams here and there. I'm trying to look at what is remarkable. Like, yeah, I think it was just work until now. The team has left, and I'm now here. I'm having dinner. How could I forget this? The most remarkable thing I did today was I started reading the Bible again. Maybe I should attach a clip here if this would not be one video. But I did read my Bible. I haven't read my Bible in months. I haven't prayer properly prayed for months. But of course, every time I'm crying, I think I'm always telling God, hey God, please help me. Every time I'm crying, I talk to God, even when I don't want to. But I have not prayed when I'm not crying. So today was the first day I did that. I did my Bible, I read my Bible, I read my daily bread. I used to be a staunch Christian. I used to be a staunch believer of the Word of God. And I used to believe that my God never leaves me. I used to just have a lot of faith in God. But then the more I experience challenges, the more I experience life, the more I experience pain, the more I just forgot that part of Brightstar. But that hasn't been for long though. That was this is the 4th month. Yeah, this year I've not read any Bible. Since last year, towards the end of last year. But now I want to rebuild that. And honestly, I would challenge you. If you're here and you would want to rebuild a part of yourself and yourself with God, please do. Please do it. Because I wish I did this long ago. Not really. But I would never want to be in a position where I am having a war with God again. But for the last few months I've had, because I feel like the kind-hearted people, the people who are just the best in the world, are the ones who suffer, and that did not sit well with me. So I'm trying to build my faith, rebuilding my faith. And if you're watching this, I know life can get very tricky. I know you can go through challenges. You can be heartbroken. You can go through loss. You can be depressed. You can be broke. Things can just happen to you. Even when you're kind and you keep on helping other people, and you start feeling like you shouldn't have done that. I feel like that's the hardest thing. And that was what I wish, what went down with me. I felt, I read the Bible, I pray to God, but sometimes I just go through the bottom of the barrel. So I was like, hey, God, please, am I really your daughter? It gets to that point where you just question that, and I've been in that point. But hey, I am choosing to start over, okay? I am choosing to just rebuild my faith with God, and it felt really nice. I may not have all the questions to everything that I want. No, I don't. Honestly, I don't. I wish I did. They say God is our father. Yes, he's my father. But if I were to face him face to face, I would ask him questions. But I don't have the answers. But I still need to trust him that everything that happens is for good. And that's something I will have to really, really learn, because, oops, it's hard. It's hard to do so. So, read my Bible. And last but not least, I had a boundary to do. I put a boundary. One of the things that has led me to where I am is the inability to not have boundaries. I am I don't know whether I'm very kind-hearted or I'm a very traumatized human being. Maybe I would just want to say what I would think about myself. I think I'm very kind-hearted, but the truth is, I've also been very naive. So people just walk all over me and they think there are no consequences. And right now, I am changing that. You misbehave, I stop being close to you right there and right there. So this boundary that I put today, I put it with the team, one of the team members. So he didn't show up for work for 2 days, and he didn't call. He didn't ask for an official letter. He was sick. He was sick, and he said he also made his daughter sick. But even if you're sick, you're supposed to at least ask for an off day so that the team does not wait for you in the morning and then you don't show up. So he didn't, and then I've decided he wanted me to do him a favor, and I decided I'm not doing favors. One problem I've had throughout my journey is that even when people cross me, I still maintain the same kind of favors. I still treat people well. And people honestly have this habit of realizing that it's okay, I can always make wrongs with Brightstar and still go smile with her. I need to change that, and I'm rebuilding that part of me. I'm rebuilding my boundaries. Because when you don't have boundaries, I was taught by my parents, not really. I don't have parents, but I was taught when I was young that it's bad manners to eat when you have your food. And this is me literally practice that in front of camera. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna eat again. Let me put this here. I'm going to eat it after I'm done. Sorry, that was bad manners. It won't happen again. As much as I'm trying to be natural, I'm not gonna eat on the camera again. It felt so odd. It felt like I was breaking some rule. But I was trying to say, like, people have a way of trying to break your boundaries. And if you bend to them, they just keep on doing it and doing it. So that has been happening to me. And I would end up feeling so frustrated. I'm like, why? Why is it that I'm treating these people so well? And then they're treating me not so well. So this time I've decided aura for aura. Not in a bad way, but you do not cross me and then you just think it's gonna work without consequences. Because that has cost me. It has cost me money. It has cost me time. It has cost me people. And so I am changing that. So if you cross me, you need to know there are consequences. It may not be as severe, but I need someone to know. So I was just teaching him a lesson, like, you cannot cross me and then come to me when you need a favor and then I give you one. No, that's not happening right here. We edited a YouTube video and we posted it in the other channel where I just give inspirations. And I am so proud of myself, honestly. And my motto for tonight, and the one thing I want to leave you with, do you want to see my outfit? anyway, this is just it. My one decision for today is to take one step at a time. I think I always end up overwhelmed because I want to do a lot of things for this world. I want to change the world. I want to just inspire people and I want to be great and famous and successful. But then what happens? I just, get overwhelmed and then I start scrolling. So part of rebuilding myself is to teach myself to take every minute as it comes, one step at a time, and just be okay. Like today, I am so proud of myself for not scrolling. I scrolled for let's say an hour. When I've been going through stuff, I've been scrolling for 6 hours or 7 hours a day. So my brain might not immediately cut scrolling, but I am gonna do it in steps. And I am proud of myself. So yeah, today I try to focus and just do one thing at a time. Yes, I feel like I need to change the world. I feel like I need to be great, but I can start by just being step by step. How was your day? How did it go? What are you rebuilding today? Have you managed to make one step? Remember, we just need to rebuild one thing at a time. Share your journey with us. I would literally want to hear. This community needs to tell you that it's okay for you to rebuild. Let's rebuild our lives. I know. When I look at the child I used to be so ambitious. And I hope, honestly, in the next 1 year, I can rebuild Brightstar to be that girl I used to be. I think that is my biggest sadness. I feel like, I used to be so ambitious. What happened to me? And that is what inspired this channel. I was like, I'm going to start a channel privately, just rebuilding my life and sharing my journey. And this is it. So what are you rebuilding today? What are you rebuilding today? Can you take one step at a time? Can you just be confident? Can you just stand? Can you just share your journey with us? Honestly, I am rooting for you and I hope you keep rebuilding yourself. I do hope you keep rebuilding yourself. Bye-bye. See you. I almost forgot this. I solved a conflict between two team members and I did not sync with it. The reason why this is very important in rebuilding Brightstar is over the past few months, I ended up so overwhelmed to the point that every time I was solving an issue, I would collapse with it. I don't know if that makes sense, but I have been collapsing with my team members. It wasn't always like that, but I kind of feel like the more I went through stuff, the more I absorbed, it's like my spirit sank. I don't know how to express that, but I have not been a good leader. I have actually not been a good leader. I have been a good leader in some things, but I have been crashing out a lot and being worked up by small things, feeling I need to close down because I do not have the capacity to deal with people's issues. It reached a point where every small things that is reported to me, I end up so crying. But today I was calm. I was calm when I was handling it. And I'm so proud of myself. I was calm because it was, not a situation I would want to deal with. And because I'm always very afraid of breaking people, or just not breaking but disappointing people, I never like those kind of conflicts that would make me feel I'm failing as a leader. But today I listened to this side and this other side, and I address it. And I was like, girl, I am proud of you. You are rebuilding your resilience. You are rebuilding the person that, you used to be before. You used to be such an understanding leader. So, Saleh. So if you are there and maybe you used to be such a good leader, or something happened and you just lost yourself, I think I challenge you to rebuild yourself. I would want you to rebuild that part of you, because today's the first day this year. I've made a decision with the team members, when conflict is allowed. I mean, when conflict is involved, and I did not mess it up. Like, I did not blow up. Like, I did not just cry, or just leave them and just tell them. Like, I've honestly, I've not been handling my leadership position very well, and to the point that a few days ago I was asking myself, like, hey God, are you sure you chose the right person for this? And I was like, God, why would you make me a leader? Like, why? I do not have any qualities for that. I just need to be a girl and disappear. And I remember telling one of my friends, I was like, I wish I did not have a business, because right now I do not want anyone coming to me with their issues. I want to be alone, and I want to run away, and I just want to, like, be alone, and go somewhere and cry for like 2 weeks. But now I have a business. I have a business. This girl has a business, so she's not allowed to, like, crash out or run away. And that was like, oh God, I wasn't. You chose the wrong person. But maybe I can build that side of me. I also had another conversation with another team member where, yeah, I was just telling him I would want him to have better energy. So I feel like I'm getting back to the leader I used to be, like, inspiring even my own time. And we had a conversation, like, I would want you to be I would want you to have a good energy. I love how you work, but I would really appreciate if you smiled more. So yeah, rebuilding. You start by rebuilding with those around you. I have been distant. I have not been available to them, but now I am trying. And what was the other thing? I think I responded to one message from someone. I think I will tell you about all this later, but it was from someone that I would rather ignore. Before, I used to ignore when there are issues, I would just ignore the messages. But I have been communicating, and if someone raises something and maybe it's money issues, or I just respond. Like, I am literally rebuilding Brightstar to be a better leader. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, I think that was the biggest rebuilding of the day. Share yours. I'm waiting. I am waiting. Please share yours. I want to hear, what are you rebuilding? Tell me. You know that story that you feel is not important? Do you know how dumb it is to just sit here and talk about the things I'm rebuilding? Yeah, it might sound like a dumb idea, but you never know who will inspire. And even if it inspires one person, I am happy with it. So tell me. Maybe you'll inspire me. What are you rebuilding? What would you want to rebuild? Please let me know.